tourism crisis in Thailand, Chinese visitor numbers plunge. As Thailand faces a historic drop in Chinese tourist arrivals, its vital tourism sector is faltering. Experts cite safety concerns and strategic missteps, while the opposition directly blames the government's pro-casino policies for angering Beijing and triggering severe economic consequences. From January 1 to July 5, 2025, Thailand welcomed 16.8 million international visitors, a 5% drop from the same period last year. Of these, 67.1% came from nearby markets, while 32.9% were long-haul travelers. Arrivals from East Asia fell by 24.81%, largely due to the sharp decline in Chinese tourists. One key factor is a string of violent incidents, including kidnappings of Chinese nationals by criminal groups linked to Myanmar-based call center scams. The viral abduction of a Chinese actor sparked widespread fear and travel cancellations. Compared to 2019, Chinese tourist numbers have dropped 34.23%. At their peak, Chinese travelers made up 28% of all visitors, about 11.1 million in a single year. Today, they represent only 13.58%. At this rate, Thailand is expected to welcome just 4 to 5 million Chinese tourists in 2025, the lowest figure in 12 years, excluding the pandemic years. While Malaysia has overtaken China as Thailand's top tourist source, 2.36 m versus 2.32 m, Malaysian visitors spend far less. On average, Chinese tourists spend 42,428 baht per trip and stay 7.36 days, while Malaysians spend only 21,450 baht over 4.17 days. Long-haul markets, like India, Japan, the UK, and the US, are growing, but their share, 28%, and volume can't fully offset the decline in Chinese visitors. Economic concerns and global instability are also prompting tourists to cut spending. Japan and Vietnam are drawing more Chinese travelers, thanks to a weak yen and a strong baht. Japan recently surpassed Thailand with over 3.1 million Chinese visitors. Former TAT Governor Yuthaisak Supasorn warned. Thailand's tourism may miss its revenue and arrivals targets. We need a strong marketing campaign to win back lost Chinese tourists. Even regaining 1 million of them could generate 40 to 50 billion baht. HIV alert in Thailand, thousands of new cases among youth. While HIV infections are decreasing overall in Thailand, health officials are sounding the alarm over a surge in new cases among young people. The Ministry of Public Health announced a national action plan focused on condom distribution and sex education in schools and universities. Vice Minister Chaichana Dechteko revealed the initiative during a Senate session on July 7, following questions about the rise in infections, prevention efforts, and HIV-related spending. Although the total number of infections is declining, there is a sharp increase among youth. The ministry is partnering with educational institutions under MOUs to promote safe sex and expand free condom access. Our goal is to keep new infections under 1,000 per year and reduce HIV-related deaths to under 4,000 annually, said Chaichana. So far in 2025, 8,000 new HIV cases have been reported, a cumulative figure. The ministry forecasts fewer than 3,000 additional infections in the second half of the year. Efforts also include scaling up free testing and partnering with private companies in high-risk provinces such as Bangkok, Pattaya, Chonburi, Kon Kaen, and Nakhon Ratchasima. Thailand's annual HIV prevention and treatment budget is 8.4 billion baht, with 7.7 billion from national funds and 788 million from international aid. Of that, 6.2 billion baht goes to antiretroviral medication and 1.2 billion to prevention. Over 500,000 people are currently on treatment, including 5,700 foreigners. The average annual treatment cost is 12,000 baht per patient. Happy birthday Deng! Thailand's viral hippo turns 1. Thailand's beloved pygmy hippo Deng celebrated her first birthday on July 10, 2025, leaving behind the baby phase that earned her international stardom. The Khao Kiao Open Zoo in Chonburi hosted a 4-day festival filled with activities and fans from around the world. Deng, whose name translates to bouncy pork, now boasts over 5 million social media followers. Children under 12 received free entry during the celebration, which included mascot parades, meet and greets with zookeepers, and a Deng merchandise market. Auctions of memorabilia saw her footprints sell for 700,000 baht and her iconic black plastic baby tub fetch 50,000 baht. American TikToker Molly Swindle flew in from New York to prepare a meal for Deng and personally deliver a birthday card. Malaysian fan Jennifer Tang also made the trip, calling Deng a chaos rage potato and saying, "She still makes me happy. She's a legend." The real star, alongside Deng, was her keeper Othapal Benz Nundi, the man behind her viral fame. "Wherever I go now, people recognize me and thank me," he said. "I just want Deng to keep bringing happiness to the world." Though Deng is growing calmer and heavier at 93 kilograms, her appeal remains. A giant birthday cake worth 100,000 baht, funded by a fan, was devoured, with her mother sneaking the first bite. Her rise began in September 2024, with viral photos and videos capturing hearts globally. She was featured by major outlets like Time, BBC, The Guardian, and Straits Times, and even inspired NFTs and meme coins. Academics note her fame as typical of internet cuteness trends that peak quickly. "Maybe part of why we love cuteness is because we know it doesn't last long," said cuteness scholar Joshua Pauldale. But even as the buzz fades, fans say the memory of Deng as a tiny, adorable calf will live on, and with pygmy hippos living 30 to 50 years, her journey is far from over.